I'm Yasmin Janeem from YSG in Sydney. Laminex approached us to expand on their previous collaboration with Kennedy Nolan for their campaign last year. I really loved the idea of working with Laminex because it's a product that's used in typically one way, and our studio loves to do things a little bit differently. So for us, it was the opportunity to express what it is our studio can deliver for interiors. The brief to each space was to create a home. So it wasn't just one room, it was a room within another room and another room. So it really felt like a home. The key themes for us, big picture ideas, was always about framing devices, always about texture, and always about colour fields. Got a lot of inspiration from Rothko paintings. A lot of the colours we used really are blocked in bands of colour, essentially. On offer, whatever colours we wanted to use from the old and new, that was up to us. I was immediately drawn to the really rich, deep ochres, the terracotta clays, the aubergines. So they immediately formed the base palette. And then, like all of our real life projects, we love to incorporate pops. So we had the pillar box red, the fresh spring, and they were incorporated through drawer internals or joinery shelves that you open up and peep, and it's just like opening up a drawer and finding summer skies. It's really quite a magical combination of colours because they also don't really go at the same time. So that was a really nice colour story for us. I've managed to incorporate Laminex pretty much on every single surface through loose furniture, beautiful joinery, desk surfaces, kitchen islands, countertops, handles, absolutely everything except the floor and the stools at the kitchen island. We paired it with some gorgeous rougher materials, some great tile surfaces that you can find in the portal that frames the view through into the study area. And what we got to do with some of their wood grain textures, their grains become quite textural if you play around with the way they're applied to the vertical surfaces. We've created some really great finger-like jigsaw details to the base of the island, which again was mirrored in joinery in the living area as well. I would love somebody when they step into our space to feel incredibly at home, that it's not a precious space. They can really do whatever they want in it and not feel like it's fragile. I think that is the essence of home, is it not? For us, the island was the key. It was the key of all of the beautiful surrounding areas. This was the hub, and that's where we wanted to create the most visual interest, the most visual impact. It is actually where people congregate and party and sit on and drink and spill wine and all of these amazing everyday experiences. What this partnership really honed in on was the ability to sculpt spaces in Laminex. That's completely achievable. And using their cold forming high pressure laminates, this is how we created these gorgeous sculptural edges, these fat bull noses, and it was really, the world was my oyster. I could do what I wanted. There were very little limitations, and it was just a really enjoyable exploration of a new material. I think Laminex is a wonderful company that is embracing the fact that design is forever changing. It was really clear that everyone wanted the same thing, and it was about celebrating the material in a new way. Creating sculpture was key. The overall end product is exactly what we had initially dreamed of. Laminex is one of those outstanding companies that have outlived so many interior designers. It's been there from the get-go, and it's still that reliable, indestructible material. This was a really surprising exercise for me. I actually loved having a very limited palette, and I realized that simplicity is key, and just using that one material in different applications, in different ways, that's all I needed. And it's been a really wonderful experience just for that alone.